Hey, everybody, welcome to writing. We are starting to understand what a paragraph is and how to write a paragraph. This week, what I'm going to do is go over what a paragraph is. I'm going to talk to you about how to organize it. I'm going to talk to you about what it looks like when it's written. You will not be doing a paragraph in writing this week. In writing, you are working on writing 2 to 3 sentences, making a list using commas. You are writing sentences with dates. And so just know that writing this week is kind of weird because the grammar part of writing is where you're going to do your writing. And this part of writing right here is introducing you to a paragraph. Now, your goal by the next 3 to 4 weeks is that you will be able to write to inform a reader using a topic sentence, facts, details, and reasons, and a conclusion. Your writing will be organized and you will use proper capitalization and punctuation rules when you write. You will also check your spelling and make sure everything is as close as you can get it to being right. Okay, the first thing that we have to explore is, why do authors write? Mr. Kolda and Mrs. Kolda and Mr. Young have been talking to you about author's purpose. Is it to entertain somebody? Is it to teach somebody? Well, I'm going to show you a little chart that makes it really easy to understand. The way I think of this is pie. And what the P stands for is to persuade somebody. I'm trying to get my reader to do something or to try something. Now, that type of writing is very close to the next letter, which means to inform. Informing is more your nonfiction. So when you read a nonfiction book and it is true, the nonfiction is the author's purpose, and the reason that he wrote it was to inform or to teach you something by using facts and details. The last one is the E, and that is another reason that authors write, and that is your fiction. And the reason that they write is to entertain you, and they're trying to have somebody enjoy their story, to laugh, to cry, to have feelings when you read it. So there's 3 reasons that authors really write: to try to persuade you, get you to try or do something; to inform, to teach you facts, or to teach you something like about whales or foxes; or to entertain you, meaning that they're just telling you a story and you're enjoying it. All right, so what is a paragraph? A paragraph consists of one topic sentence, 3 supporting sentences, and usually a conclusion sentence. Now, for the next 3 to 4 weeks, we're writing informational writing. We're writing to inform. That is going to be our author's purpose. So here is an example of an informational paragraph. Disneyland is a fun place. There are numerous rides to enjoy all day. Parades run during the day and night. Everywhere you turn, there is a store calling my name to come in and buy a souvenir. I love visiting Disneyland. That is an incredible paragraph. It has a topic sentence, it has 3 reasons why it's a fun place, and it has a conclusion sentence to wrap it up. Beautiful. And it's indented, and I'll be teaching you that later on. Here's another one. Thunderstorms are unique, short-lived weather events. First, thunderstorms often come on suddenly from dense, rain-packed clouds. There are torrential downpours that sometimes only last minutes, but can last an hour or 2. Last, gusty winds whip around and hail may fall. In closing, thunderstorms are powerful, short-lived storms. Again, a very good paragraph, a topic sentence, a conclusion, and 3 good detailed facts that are going to teach you. Because when you walk away from this paragraph, you now know more about thunderstorms than you probably knew when you read it. All right, now the next thing about paragraphs is that they have to be organized. They can't be all choppy and you be over here and over there and all over the place when you write. All right, so when you listen to these, you'll notice that one of them is all choppy and one of them is like all over the place. The first one, I felt so happy to be there. I needed to get gifts too. There were so many people shopping for holiday gifts. I love my trip to the mall. I went to the mall this weekend. Okay, I don't know about you, but just listen to that and ask yourself, was that organized? Was that from first to next to finally? Now listen to the second one. I went to the mall this weekend. There were so many people shopping for holiday gifts. I needed to get gifts too. I felt so happy to be there. I loved my trip to the mall. Okay, so think to yourself, which one of those paragraphs were organized? Which of them happened first and then next and then finally? All right. All right. Do you have your number? Put your fingers out and either put a 1 or a 2, and I'll show you. All right. Oop. Okay. Oh, this happens to me. Okay, watch this. This one was organized. All right. That one was organized because first they went to the mall, then they saw people shopping, then they needed to get gifts also, and then they felt happy to be there and they loved their trip to the mall. This one was extremely disorganized, is what they call it. It was all over everywhere. This is how a lot of kids write. This is how we need you to write. All right, now who doesn't like to eat a good burger? All right. Who adds things to their burger like ketchup, tomato, lettuce, or maybe even pickles? And why do we add all of those things to burgers? All right. The reason why is exactly like we write this informational paragraph. First, we have a bun. We have a top bun. And how we like to think of that top bun is as it holds everything together. It's the beginning of our burger. It's not exciting if that's all you have. If you got a plate and you only had a burger bun laying there, you'd be like, hey man, where's the rest of my burger? Well, that's exactly how a paragraph happens. You have a top bun and it is your top topic sentence that tells your reader what you're going to be talking about. It's your main idea. Then we have things start to come in. Once you have your top bun, we have things come in like tomatoes and pickles and meat and cheese. And the way you think of these is they're the juicy parts of the burger. So the top bun is introducing your reader to what you're going to be talking about. Your lettuce and your cheese and your pickles and your tomatoes and your mayonnaise and your mustard, they're what makes your paragraph juicy. So what they are is they are the juicy parts that make your burger delicious. They are the facts, the details, and the reasons that reach up and support this top bun. Now, your bottom bun. What your bottom bun does is close everything up. So your top bun is your main idea, your topic sentence. Your middle of your paragraph is your juicy details and your facts that you want somebody to learn from. And your bottom bun is just as important because it's your conclusion. It's the part that holds everything together. All right. So your first paragraph is your topic. Your second paragraph is your facts. Your first part of your paragraph is your topic sentence. Your middle are your facts, your reasons, and your details. Your bottom is your conclusion. And remember that your paragraph is going to either persuade somebody, it's going to inform somebody, or it's going to entertain somebody. Now, for the next 3 to 4 weeks, we're working to inform somebody. And it has a title to it. It has capitals and punctuation, and the paragraph's indented. And all of these things that I'm going through with you, I'm going to break them down step by step so that you can see it. Today is just an overview. Now, this is what it looks like when your paragraph is done. You have a topic sentence, which is your top bun. You have a supporting fact, your lettuce. You have another supporting fact, your tomato. You have a third supporting fact, your meat. And then you're going to conclude everything and wrap it up and put that bottom bun on it. All right. Now, the way that I like to think of writing and this hamburger is not everybody makes their hamburger the same way. Maybe you add lettuce and tomato. Some other people may only eat pickles and meat. All right. Some people don't eat meat on their burger. That's what makes writing so much fun. Writing is also like riding a bicycle. You start out slow, you pay attention to the steps of writing, you get more confident, and you can feel like, hey, man, maybe I can do this without training wheels. Maybe I can do this without Mrs. Hicks's help at the very beginning. Then all of a sudden, Mrs. Hicks has to come in and she has to support you, or Mr. Young or Mrs. Colda, and they need to give you a little bit of more support. They need to show you more. And then you're feeling really confident and you're like, yeah, man, Mrs. Hicks says we got to write a report, or we got to write a paragraph on thunderstorms. I know I need a topic sentence. I know I need facts, and I know I need details, and I need to have a conclusion on the bottom of it. And man, all of a sudden you are writing unbelievably well. You don't need me. You don't need Mr. Young. You're like, yeah, I can whip out this paragraph. And you get crazy with it, and you add lots of details, and you put voice in it, and you have a really good time writing. But that's the stages of writing. A lot of help in the beginning, taking that first step and understanding and trying it, maybe needing us again. Maybe we're there to support you through all of this. You're looking back at us going, you know what? I got this. And all of a sudden you are a super duper writer and you really love to write. Okay. Now, the last thing I'm going to leave you with today in writing is, what kind of writer will you be? Will you be a person that cries and moans and groans and feels sorry for yourself every time you have to write? Will you be a person that always needs somebody holding your hand because you're scared to do it? Will you be somebody that is confident and you listen to all these lessons and you know you can do it? Or will you be that wild and crazy writer that feels totally at ease and happy and puts lots of details and lots of voice and lots of fun into their writing? So that's kind of an overview of what a paragraph is. It was a lot today. Don't worry. I'm going to break it down in steps and show you exactly what you do. Okay. So happy writing today. You're going to be doing lists or dates or that kind of writing. And then next week, we will actually start writing a paragraph. All right. So have a great day.